Hi, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Learn by Doing, where you will be able to take a design or product concepts in a short period of time and apply it to your business. Today, I would love to talk about a research methodology that us folks use a lot to take a concept, a vision, an idea, and delve it down into something very specific in order to get to the next step of understanding the market and the audience for that specific idea. And I'm going to use ChatGPT to help us brainstorm as well as forming a plan in order to go and do a little bit more research out of this call. So let me share my screen and show you what I'm talking about. So imagine that I have an idea for an ice cream delivery service. Now, this is a theme that I've been thinking about for a while, and it started out when my kid, who's now 2 year old, really wants some ice cream, but it was very hot outside. We didn't want to go out. Wouldn't be nice to have special ice cream delivered straight to us. So I'm going to start with this prompt to ChatGPT and I actually type it out here so that we can save some time. So the point of this first step is to give some context of what it is that I'm trying to do. And I'm going to say, I'm interested in an ice cream delivery market, and I would like to do some new market and audience research with you to explore this space. What questions do you have to get started? I'm putting it on the AI to help me explore things that I don't know. I would be curious to hear what questions ChatGPT would have in order to help me get a bit more focus. So let's see what comes back. Great. So right here, you're starting to see different questions around target audience. Who do I envision as my main customers? What factors are driving demands of the ice cream delivery? And then getting into more of the specific around who are playing in the market, what pricing and packaging, what will make my my service accessible and stand out to the customer, and then any geographic customer trend, as well as delivery service when it comes to technology. So ChatGPT have given really an overview of some of these questions. I'm really interested in this point in time to focus on the target audience and the market demand because the two questions that I think any startups or any new ventures should ask is who am I solving problem for? What are the problems that I'm trying to solve for? Is there a market here? What is the size of the market? Am I going to make money out of this? So I'm going to say I would like to focus on target audience and market demand. And I'm going to ask, help me understand what are the potential main customer segments. So I'm asking, it's all about who has the problems and pain point. I'm going to ask, rank them in order, right? So as a small business, we don't have unlimited resources, and we would need to know based on the demand and pain points what are the ranked order of these customer segments. So ChatGPT come back with a list of ranked order customer segments based on demand and pain point. I see families with young children, young professionals and millennials, event planners, party hosts, and I'm starting to see some of my gut feeling coming through for the first customer segments around convenience and indulgence, pain point as in limited time or inconvenience of going out and difficulty in finding kid-friendly treat. Convenience is also a big driver here. And then for young professional and millennials, which is number two, I'm going to look briefly at the convenience factors and unique and premium flavors. So for this audience is less about access as much as it is about experience. The nice thing about this segment is that they're tech savvy and they're willing to spend on premium. So that is a consideration. And then the third type is event planner and party host. And then the fourth is health conscious consumer. Fifth is businesses, offices, and senior or elderly. The next question that I would be curious about is what are the market size for these two segments? So I'm going to say, please share an estimated market for the top two segments. So the total addressable market or TAM is a concept to figure out of the whole market of ice cream and within those people that fit this profiles of families with young children or young professional and millennials, what are the market size that a service like an ice cream delivery can address? So let's see. So right here, ChatGPT is doing some quick desk research. And this is something that generative AI is particularly good at, which is to draw from existing data and surfacing patterns and pulling insights, forming insights from those patterns. For the first audience, families with young children, I'm seeing that the total household is about 128 million. The ice cream and consumption is about 28 times a year. And then I'm seeing that about 10 to 15% of these family will use food delivery services like ice cream delivery. And so in doing some of this math based on some of those assumptions, we get to a range of low estimate of 510 million and a high estimate of 1.5 billion. Similarly, for young professional and millennial, there are about 72 millions of them, so a bit less than the 128 for young families, but 25 to 30% of them should be willing to try ice cream delivery service based on convenience. And here we go. So they might spend more, 150 to 300 per year. And the low estimate is at 135, whereas the high estimate is 3.24. This is a quick snapshot of data that's available on the web that ChatGPT is able to pull and to have some quick analysis in order for you to have a sense of areas to dig deeper into. It is not meant to actually take this data at the face value for all of your business decisions. The the next step I would recommend is, let's say we focus on young professionals and millennials because of their higher estimated total addressable market, then we should have three exercises coming out of this. The first one has to do with a deeper market analysis, specifically for ice cream delivery, targeting young professionals and millennials. The second one has to do with the competitors in the space. Who else are doing this? And the third one has to do with talking to these young professionals and millennials and understand their pain point a lot more than what ChatGPT can offer us right here. So I'm going to type that out and get ChatGPT to save these tasks as part of my research plan, as part of the next steps. I actually just type it out here so that it saves us some time. My expectation is that ChatGPT will save this in the thread and that I will be able to refer back to this task in the future. So there you go. Your research plan is updated with those tasks. Let me know if you'd like to dive deeper into any specific part of them. So far, I have given an idea of ice cream delivery service. I have explored a couple of different segments and pull out the top two around families with young children and young professional millennials. And then I began to understand the addressable market, how much there is to be gained for each of this segment. Out of these three tasks that I can do, the customer interview with this segment, I should definitely, as a founder, do myself. And so I wonder if ChatGPT can help me get started. Help me get started on number three, right? So that is the beauty of saving the tasks in the order that we did because we can refer back to it specifically. Who should I talk to? Where do I find them? And what questions should I ask? So here we go. I should talk to people between the age of 25 to 40, have disposable income, have delivery services regular to their house, and living in an urban and suburban area. I can find them through social medias, maybe targeting some of these competitive apps, university and young professional network. And in my own circles, that's always the quickest way to start. And then the questions to ask here are pretty good. So, asking some screening baseline questions around demographic, their habits of ice cream consumption and preference, and then asking about their pain point. What I've found in the past is that it's the most rewarding and rich information that you could gain from because it would allow you to form your service that address specific pain points in unique ways. Some expectations and competitive market insight and final thoughts. In a lot of interview plan, there is always an open questions of if you could design this perfect delivery service, what features would you have to have? But this last questions here is a little bit off the cuff, in which we're talking about the ice cream delivery service, but it's already talking through unique flavors and customizations from local and artisanal ice cream brands. So ChatGPT is doing some strategic thinking here in beginning to ask the question, what would make this delivery service unique and defensible in the face of the market, right? The next step in this exercise is to recruit participants to have this interviews. It will take 10 to 15 minutes to gather insights and to plug it back into something like ChatGPT so that it can surface the theme and insight from your conversations. I hope this has been helpful to help you take an idea and get it down on paper to the specific audience based on market sizing. And at the end of the exercise that we just went through there, you should have a plan to go interview your audience so that you can learn more about the pain points and the opportunities for your business. I would do more videos to show how you would conduct an interview as well as tools out there, the like of ChatGPT and Dovetail AI to help analyze your results. And please subscribe to the channel so that you know when those video will drop. And please leave in comments how you are using these tools to conduct your research. I would love to learn more. I look forward to seeing you in the next video.